still has no right to talk to somebody else.
I totally agree.
Talking about
that's the I totally agree with that.
But he started it when he said, "We don't care what you think."
It's a double standard, and we can agree to disagree.
It's not a double standard.
It is because not everybody operates in that same way.
Obviously, you're used to that conversation that you have with your man. We're just not.
Tensions hit a boiling point as the group confronts Gregory about the way he speaks to Lateasha. Heated words, unfiltered emotions, and unspoken relationship rules take center stage as past wounds resurface. Is Greg truly sorry? Or is the damage already done?
If a man speaks to your woman sideways, do you agree that it's an unspoken rule that you're supposed to stand up and speak for your woman?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think everyone believes that. However, I don't believe in this thing that my wife can say anything to you.
But you can't say anything.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
And I've said that from the beginning.
That means you'll stand up for me when she chews me out?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
As long as I got a place to stay, Andy.
I do think that there are different rules. I think, so honestly, I don't agree with you. If I say anything to you, I don't think Damon's going to hear what I said to you if you tell me I talk too much and I need to shut the up.
And that part is valid. But when you're dealing with real feelings in a marriage and it didn't go right and y'all both were fighting for your and then some stuff gets brought up, we might not feel like it's a dig. But he might feel like it's a dig.
But he still has no right to talk to somebody else.
I totally agree.
That's the
I
point
totally agree with that.
But he started it when he said, "We don't care what you think."
It's a double standard, and we can agree to disagree.
It's not a double standard.
It is because not everybody operates
Obviously,
in that same
you're
way.
used to that conversation that you have with your man. We're just not.
All right, moving on. I want to talk about the conversation between Greg and T, the hot mic moment.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Be quiet. Don't go.
Stop saying stupid stuff.
That's not saying
stupid. And you won't
stupid.
get the reaction that you don't want. How about that?
Everybody in this room would be lying if they said that they didn't say something in their home, in private.
You can make all the excuses you want to, Eugene. My husband has never talked to me like that, ever.
You don't play with people like this. You don't keep... If I ask you to do something, you should do what I ask you.
And I'm doing it. I'm not saying anything.
You said it already. You already made your choice.
Well, Greg had said to us when we were chatting earlier that he has apologized to T privately, but then he wanted to say something publicly.
Well, yeah, babe, you're my whole heart. You're my whole heart, and I love you so much, and I would never do anything to hurt you. And, those things that I said, they were just in the heat of the moment, and I didn't mean them. And I'm sorry.
No marriage is perfect. We're going to have disagreements. There's going to be spats. And so, y'all just get the real. And that's how we deal with it.
It's not about disagreement. That wasn't normal behavior.
I'd like to say,
It was not.
me and Lateasha are still learning each other, too.
You could learn anybody, but that's not normal behavior.
It's our normal.
And,
it's not for you to comment on. It's King.
Haven't you guys been accused of having rough conversations before?
We've had rough conversations before, but in our rough conversations, me and Eugene both said, you know what? We need to go talk to somebody.
We need to go see
We need to
about
learn
her.
how to be more respectful in our relationship.
And we've done
so
that.
I think the concern is we think you need to do the work.
We are doing the work.
They
are in
no,
counseling.
they're doing it. It's just
You're
that
in
it was
counseling.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Well, T, how do you want to move forward with this group? Can the four of you coexist?
I think the four of us can coexist.
Quad, same question.
I just don't want to put myself or my man in a compromising position where things can get out of control. And it's just very difficult for me to put a stamp on that at this point in time, to say that we all can coexist and just have a merry, happy group with there being such a troubling past there.
Well, Greg, you may have said all you want tonight, but I understand you have something more to express through song. The floor is all yours.
I know he ain't going to perform this song.
Please, no.
Why does he do this to himself?
She be getting to the money.
As emotions simmer down, one question remains. Can this group ever truly move forward? Or is the damage too deep to repair? Sound off in the comments. Is Greg being held accountable? Or is it all just too little too late?